Here we go, boys. Casting another one of ClearGloom's games. Pretty excited. I casted one of Nycro's yesterday. So, here we are. Finding ourselves once again in Kairos Junction. Spawned into the bottom right corner of the map. We've got our red Protoss player. You know him. You love him. Send him some love on the stream. We have ClearGloom. Being a big sport. Helping me cast these games. Getting me in here. In our top left corner of the map. However, we do have his opponent. The blue Protoss player. Who is known as Nycro. Big shout out to Nycro as well. Guys are doing great. They're doing the Lord's work. Inviting me. When I ask to cast their games. Can we get a round of applause for these fine young gentlemen in the chat, please? You say it with me now, except you can't because there's a 3-minute delay. I'm expecting some pretty standard stuff. We didn't see the probes deviate from their paths. Well, the red one at least, who came up here. Got double gas going on. Both players. Gateway started as well. Another pylon. This is one of ClearGloom's pylons. Just being cheeky so we can keep vision right in this spot if it finishes. Thank you. Thank you, Nycro. Very cool. So we do have cybercores on the way for both players. ClearGloom, of course, a little bit ahead. Started his just a... I'm sorry. I'm getting the colors mixed up. Nycro, just a little bit ahead on the cybernetic score. Doesn't make that much of a difference, though. Once again, like I've said before, PvP and mirror matches in general are interesting. We have Warp Gate being researched, and a Stalker and Sentry out for both players as well. Pretty standard stuff, once again. This guy. Oh, man, he managed to get it, actually, with the Sentry, but the, in case you missed it, the probe put up a pylon there and just stopped the other probe from chasing him, but the Sentry was here to cut him down, so it worked out in his favor, but at the same time, didn't really accomplish much. Another probe coming in, see what he can find. Gets roasted by the Stalker and the Sentry. We do have the second base started for Nycro as well as a shield battery. Nothing quite yet here. We do see the gateway at the natural, but no Nexus started yet. So if Nycro can let it sit for a while, not get attacked, we do have the hallucinated Red Phoenix from ClearGloom moving up to see what he can find. Does not see the shield battery yet, but it doesn't quite matter. He does see the Stalker and the Sentry there ready to stop him. In the meantime, one of Nycro's hallucinated Phoenix is going to get chased away by the Stalkers. Can they get it? They're not going to commit to it. Very interesting. It's going to go away in just a second anyway, because the hallucinations are on a timed lifespan. We see the Oracle coming out of the Stargate, also followed up by a Void Ray being built just as the natural expansion Nexus comes online. Quite a bit of Stalkers being made on ClearGloom's side of the map. We'll have to see what this Oracle can do. We do see the red Stalkers moving out across the map. This might be the opportune time for an Oracle attack. He's going to have to come in here real sneaky beaky like. Singular Stalker here. He's not going to find the natural expansion. I don't know. Does this warrant pulling the Stalkers back? Because I'm sure that he knows that the Oracle's there. He does have the Stalker here to try to shoot it down before it can roast any probes. We do have the shield battery in the mineral line, which is a nice touch. But in the meantime, the red Stalkers are moving up. We do have the singular Void Ray from our blue Protoss player, Nycro. Might give him a little bit of an advantage if he can keep it alive. A lot more Stalkers being warped in from this Warp Prism from ClearGloom. We do see the Guardian Shield going up, and the Force Field's down as well. Like I said, he's going to want to keep that Void Ray alive, but oh my god, there's too many red stalkers here. I mean, it's doing a little bit of work. There's another one here as well. The shield battery putting in some work. And of course, ClearGloom does leave the game, leaving Nycro as the victor.